What's so special about the Alfa Romeo GTV Cup? That's a question we get asked quite a lot, and ordinarily we answer it simply by saying, well, look at it. Over the years, we've sold 3 of these limited edition 916 GTVs and worked on countless more. I suppose you could even say we're the leading GTV Cup specialists. So when people ring us up and tell us they're in the market for a GTV Cup, they normally then go on to ask us, why are they so sought after? Is there more to it than just a pretty face? There is, and like most things with Alfa Romeo, it started on the racetrack. Back in 1999, Alfa Romeo offered an unbelievable opportunity to experience a full race weekend, works prepared cars, full pit package, qualifying, the race itself. And the only stipulation before you're allowed to strap yourself into the driving seat was that you had to have had no professional racing experience, no race license, and that you were truly a novice driver. The package started with a one-to-one masterclass from Alfa Romeo legend Andrea Diadamic. Let's just say this guy knew what he was doing. He was an F1 driver for Ferrari and Alfa. He piloted the TP33 in Le Mans and Targa Florio, and he won the European Touring Car Championship in '66 behind the wheel of a GTA. So if anybody was going to teach you how to handle a GTV and shave a few seconds off your lap time, it was going to be him. The whole thing was run as an actual race series supporting the Italian Super Turismo Championship. A total of 16 cars were built by Fiat Auto Racing in Chivasso. They were built under the Group N regulations, which means that they're production vehicles and only slight modifications are allowed. Outside, the cars were treated to the full aero kit. Inside, everything was stripped out, saving over 200 kilograms in weight. Mechanically, the 3-litre V6 engine was retuned, producing around 227 horsepower. The catalytic converter was stripped out of the exhaust system, and really, that was it. But if you weren't one of the lucky 160 to get to be part of this very special race series, there was hope, because in 2001 Alfa Romeo launched the GTV Cup road car. Just 419 were produced in total. Of these, 180 had the 3-litre V6 Busso engine underneath the bonnet, and the remaining 239 were 2-litre twin sparks. All but a handful of the 2-litre 4-cylinder cups were finished in 612 Grigio Chiaro paintwork. Inside on the centre console is where you find the plaque which boasts each cup's individual build number. The right-hand drive UK cups were only available with the 3-litre engine and only in red. Only 155 cups were made available for the UK market, and there's a theory that this is a nod to the Alfa Romeo 155 that famously won the touring car season here in 1994. There's no evidence for this, but hey, it's a nice touch. The road-going cups shared the same aero kit as their racing cousins, so that includes the front spoiler, rear spoiler, side skirts, and the vented front wings to aid with brake cooling. An interesting quirk with the Cup is that because they had the third brake light in the spoiler, none of them actually have it integrated into the parcel shelf like every other 916 GTV. Inside Cups get a half leather interior which, other than looking nice, actually for a taller driver are more comfortable than full leather seats. Mechanically, unfortunately, none of the racing enhancements were carried over to the Road Cup, so really it's a 3-litre V6 in a fancy dress. But because of their rarity, when you're looking to buy one, you will have to pay a premium over a standard 3-litre V6 GTV. In terms of particular things to look out for when buying a Cup, really it's much the same as any GTV, so it's service history, when was the timing belt last replaced. And for us with the Cups, we'd say that originality is king, so try to avoid modifications. But if it's one of the original racing Cups that you're looking for, well, Diadamic does actually have some still in his racing school at the Verano de Meligari track. Very occasionally the Works Cups do appear on the open market, and ordinarily for some reason they're in Japan and they've been further modified for use in other race series. So the GTV Cup isn't just another run-out special with a few shiny bits stuck on top. There is a genuine racing heritage behind this model, and you are buying into the mystique of being a part of the exclusive club of Cup ownership. And of course, it doesn't hurt that it is so bloody gorgeous.